Get ready to create the easiest Christmas decorations with needle felting. This video, I'm going to show you how to make two amazing needle felted trees, one fat and one skinny, because we like variety. Let's get into it. So today I'm going to show you how to make a skinny tree like this one. I've got it in green and I also have it in white. I'm also going to show you how to make a little fat tree. This one, it's actually the same shape underneath. The way that we put in these wool locks will determine the kind of overall shape in the end. So if you like a fat tree, if you like a tall skinny tree, we can do both. So supplies we're going to need today is some C1 core roving wool. There are locks. I'm using my 12 by 12 foam board. I'm using a 36 triangle, 40 triangle, and a little bit of a 42 triangle, but mostly the 40 triangle. Also some floral wire, hot glue, and a wood slice to finish off the design, some scissors. So to start off, we're going to bend our floral wire and cut it in half. I'm going to pull off about 12 inches of our roving. And we're going to split it apart. We don't need it this thick, so we're actually going to spread this into fourths. You're going to take your floral wire and just sort of bend, make a little hook at one end. This will be used to hold onto the wool. So we're going to begin rolling the wool down the wire. It's important that while you're rolling, you want to make sure that you're holding the roving very tightly. You want as little air as possible in the fibers. So we're just going to roll down about as long as we want our tree to be, and then roll back up. We're going to repeat this rolling process until we create a cone shape. Once your tree is in the right shape and the right size that you're looking for, then it's time to move down to the more finer needle. I'm going to use my 40 triangle here to really smooth out this core wool. This is a really important step that you're going to want to take your time and make sure to get it nice and smooth and firm. This will help a lot when we start adding in those locks. It will last for year after year. Okay, so the first style of tree that we're going to try is a fat tree. And how we do this is we pull out our locks and we're going to be working with kind of like the rough end of the locks. So when you have these locks that are taken off of a sheep, you have the cut end and then you have kind of the swirly curly end. And we want that swirly curly end to really stick out. And we're going to attach the more fuzzy end to the tree. This really gives you a large, full look in the end. Some of our locks have really good ends on both sides, and in that case we're actually going to attach it like more in the center, so you have two ends sticking out. So now all you're going to do is sift through your locks, find the best ones, cut away all that extra fuzz, and attach them to your tree as needed. So you can go up and down or you can go all the way around. For the fat tree, I like to go around the base first and then work my way up, but you just do whatever works for you. I encourage you to check out our blog post on our easy felted trees. I go into some detail about how to find locks, what to look for when you're shopping for wool locks, and some links as to where I shop for mine to get the best ones. I'll have a link for it in the description. Now that we're at the end, I've got the tree pretty much covered. I wanted to add in just a few of the more silkier locks just to give it a little bit more texture, a little bit more interesting, fill in any maybe bald spots that I missed. Now we can attach the tree to our wood slice, just a little hot glue on the bottom. If we're being honest, I use a lot of hot glue, and just set it on there and let it set up for a few minutes and you're good to go. Now to make our skinny tree. So the base of this tree is the exact same as our fat tree, but we're going to apply the locks a little bit differently. Instead of just attaching from one end or the center, we're actually going to lay the locks down along the tree so they're a little bit more flat. They're a little bit more fitting to the tree. Using the coarse needle, we're going to just continue to apply the locks all around the form. Again, you can go around the base or you can go up and down, just whatever works best for you. I don't really have much of a pattern when making these. I usually just kind of fit it in wherever I feel like it needs it. The great thing about this project and why it's so beginner friendly is because, you know, there's no need for perfection. These locks that you're putting in here, they're a little wild, and that's kind of the fun of it. So don't feel a lot of pressure to make it be perfect or to sit a certain way. Just have fun with it. It's a very organic process. And there you go. You now have 2 beautiful Christmas decorations that you made yourself. And don't forget to share with us on social media by tagging us at Talk to the Hands and use hashtags Needle Felted Trees and Creative Holiday Decorations. Get the full-length tutorial and step-by-step instructions at talktothehands.com.